You're watching Final Score with Wes Moore on Fox 16.
We all have a little extra time on our hands these days. Some people are going outdoors, doing some running and biking, and others are choosing to stay inside and read a book. And we've got a good suggestion for you tonight. Jimmy Dykes joins us via FaceTime. Coach, welcome into the Final Score, and I want to talk about your new book out there. I see it on Twitter, and it seems like getting a lot of great reviews.
Well, Wes, thank you for having me. It's such a surreal time in our country right now, and it is a good time to read a book. And I've been very, very blessed with a lot of great feedback about it across the country from more than just coaches, and that makes my heart feel really good about it. I know it's a book that will really challenge the readers, is what it is. It's a book it's easy to read because I wrote it. I didn't have a ghostwriter. I don't use a lot of big words when I speak, so every word in there is written by me. There's a lot of good sports stories in there, but at the end of the day, it's a book that is really challenging the hearts of the reader to a more authentic walk with God, more obedience in our life as a follower of Jesus. And I really appreciate you having me on, man. I hope you guys are well down there.
Well, we're doing the best that we can, and kind of proud of the state and the way that they're handling the governor's orders. But you know, reading a book seems like a great way of social distancing to me. Tell us a little bit about The Film Doesn't Lie is the name of the book. You mentioned it's got basketball stories in there. For example, what are some of the stories?
Well, I got stories in there from Mark Few at Gonzaga, John Calipari, Mike Krzyzewski at Duke, Gus Malzahn at Auburn, Roy Williams at North Carolina. And I really try to take conversations that I've had with those guys or different athletes across the years, and the topic that came out of that conversation, I then transitioned to what does God's written word say about this in our life. I think about a conversation I had with Roy Williams about one of his former National Players of the Year was a kid named Tyler Hansbrough, and he told me in a conversation one time that Tyler Hansbrough was excellent at not getting bored with the basics. And we had a long conversation about what that meant as a basketball player. And I just think that's so important in our life as a dad, as a husband, as a guy out there trying to just move their way through life. I think there are some really basic things in life that, man, we can't get bored with them. We got to stay with them day after day after day after day. And ultimately those accumulation of days make who we are. And it was a real challenge to write the book, because when you're an author like that and you dive into subjects like, do you have unforgiveness in your heart and power of your spoken words, it made me really challenge my own life and review my own game film as the theme of it in terms of how I'm doing in those areas myself. And I'm pretty convinced it'll do the same for readers out there.
This is great because we spoke with Tori Hunter yesterday, and Tori was trying to use this time and encouraging others to use this time to grow mentally, physically, and spiritually. And this seems like a book that, if I'm listening to you correctly, this is a book that could help you grow spiritually.
I think that's the target of the book. That's the heart of the heartbeat of the book behind it right now, Wes. And I use that title, "The Film Doesn't Lie," because in a coaching world that I've lived in my entire life, it seems like, when you put that game film on and you watch it with your players or the staff, man, the truth of who you are is revealed on that film. And the film doesn't lie. You are who you are as a player. You are who you are as a team. And that's a great time to assess and evaluate where we need to improve, what we're doing well, where we need to get better. And I kind of take the readers through that process of what that looks like from the NBA to the NFL to college teams, the process they go through, and how we can do that in our own lives as well. And I think if the reader takes the time to do it, to carve out space in their heart, I think it's going to carve out some space in their mind to reflect, like, where is my real obedience in these things that I'm learning in this book? And like I said earlier, it really challenged me as a writer, because when you start digging into those kind of areas and going to another level, I really found out a lot about my own game film, and I'm sure it will for readers as well.
We're talking with Jimmy Dykes, and also an ESPN analyst. What was it like finding out the SEC tournament had been canceled, basketball was over, and just being there? What was that feeling like?
Yeah, Wes, I was standing on the court in Bridgestone Arena in Nashville getting ready for our first games on ESPN that day at noon. and Kentucky was just finishing up their practice around 10:30 that morning because they didn't play until Friday night. And the news came across on my phone from my producer. Coach Calipari got it quickly as well, and I listened to him gather his guys up and say, we're going to get back on the bus, go back to the hotel, pack, head back to Lexington, get ready for the NCAA tournament. Within 3 or 4 hours, the NCAA tournament was canceled as well. So that was a surreal day to be in an empty 20,000-seat arena, doing a few things for Sports Center for a couple of hours, and then heading home. And just really that 24-hour period, looking back to that Thursday, that Wednesday night when the NBA canceled their games into Thursday, that really kind of shocked the world and changed all of us. And it's been a surreal time for me to sit back and watch and kind of wonder what would have happened in that NCAA tournament, because there were some terrific stories, some terrific teams that I was looking forward to watching. I think it's a tournament that could have had a lot of upsets. I had my eyes on Kansas, Gonzaga, Dayton, Seton Hall, Florida State. Those are the 5 teams I thought had the best chance to win it, but we never know, and we never will know.
It's crazy to think it's right at a month now, and it seems like the SEC tournament was postponed 6 months ago, but 4 weeks, it's crazy to think that way. Last week, we found out about Coach Sutton going into the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame. I know he meant a lot in your life. Your thoughts on Coach Sutton going in?
Yeah, I was on the phone with the Sutton family on Friday night, before they found out on Saturday. And we all felt very confident that Coach was going to get in at this point. I got to speak with him Saturday evening after the announcement was made on ESPN around noon that day. I congratulated him. He's not in a position right now to communicate very well, but he listened. I told him, like every other player in the past, for the most part, that I wouldn't be where I am today with ESPN if it wasn't for Coach Sutton in my life, giving me a chance to be a part of his teams as a player, as an assistant coach at Arkansas, Kentucky, Oklahoma State. That launched me into my career as an NBA scout, which ultimately got me into ESPN. And when I look back at Coach Sutton, I learned the 3 Ds, which the entire state of Arkansas, man, we fell in love with those letters: dedication, discipline, and defense, long, long ago. And it's kind of carried over in my life, how I view the game, how I describe the game, how I see it as an analyst and as a coach. And I think the couple of things that stood out to me about him, Wes, was, I wasn't a high-producing player. I didn't get to play a lot of minutes, but he coached me just as hard and held me just as accountable as the Darrell Walker, Alvin Robertson, Joe Klein, All-American type players. And we love that about him. We love the consistency that he had with us, and so pleased to see Coach Sutton, a Hall of Fame coach, what he did at Arkansas, finally get recognized.
The book is called The Film Doesn't Lie. And it's pretty easy to find. You just Google it and you can get it on Amazon. It's everywhere, I guess.
It is. Right now, it's in a bunch of Barnes and Nobles across the country that are shut down and you can't get in. So you got to go online to Amazon, Barnes and Noble, any of those book dealers online. You can go to my website as well, at CoachJimmyDykes.com. I think within the week, it sounds like they're telling me that you're going to be able to order the book there and get a signed, personalized copy from me. We'll send it straight to you. So I think it will. I know it will change lives. I've already heard the stories about it. I think it's going to drive people to a deeper conviction, a deeper obedience in their walk with God, and that's always a good thing in my eyes.
Great stuff. Thank you so much for joining us. Good luck. Stay healthy, and that's the main thing. And we will talk to you soon.
All right, Wes. Thanks for having me on.
Jimmy Dykes joining us on The Final Score. Stick around. Much more when we come back. You're watching The Final Score with Wes Moore.
Wes, thank you.
Thank you. Great job.
Yeah, that was really kind of you to have me on. If I can ever help you